Marianne. I thought I'd do a little video just to show you some of the things that we're going to learn. Hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm doing with this light here. Just to show you I'm serious about it. I'm in my dinner break, by the way. What I'm hoping to do is, first of all, when we start, you have to excuse the lead, it's a little bit iffy, is some blues, because blues is very easy. What I was explaining to you about open chords and closed chords with your hand, to play blues in an open chord, it would be really stretching your fingers there, look, which I don't think you'll be able to do, which is what you're concerned about. This light's getting in the way a little bit. Yeah, with all of that problem, drooping. Right, but what I'm hoping to learn you is the F chord, if you don't know it already, which is holding your finger, 2 strings there, 1 string there, 1 string there. That's an F. But your E chord is where we're going to start with the blues, which you can also play up here, which I'll show you in a few minutes. So you can do a lot more playing up the board than you can with open chords, because you're a bit limited because you're using most of your fingers down here a lot of the time. So you can do a lot more playing the same sort of thing. It's exactly the same chords, E, A and B, but I'll be playing it starting there and moving up the board. So to show you what I mean, what you can do a little bit, it's the same chords. When you play up the board like that, you can add to it, so you can use your other fingers that's spare, so you can go sort of. And that's 3 chords, and it's the same if you're playing rock and roll. It's the same chords. It's just very, very basic, and so I want to learn you the F shape first, which you can play up the board. F, G, A, B, D, E. So if you wanted to play something a bit more retro, something, let's see, something that's using the B, the E and the A, maybe a D. Dandy Warhol's Bohemian Like You can play that down here as an open chord. So that starts off in, I think it starts off in an A. Yeah, it starts off in an A, so it's no, I think that's wrong. It starts off in a B. It starts off in a B. Not moving your fingers at all, just keeping them the same and playing it from here, which is there's your B in an F shape. So all you'll be doing is moving your fingers up and down, but it should sound pretty much the same. little bit more rocky, but a little bit more difficult to do. So same song, same thing again. Exactly the same. There's loads and loads of rocky songs that just use basic chords that can be played up and down the board. Let's have a look. Let me just change the sound on this. It's sounding a little bit rough. Yeah, a bit rocky. Let's see. Faces, stay with me. 3 chords you use on that. 3 chords. Use 4, but 1 chord is only played as an intro, which is the E. So to start off with that, stay with me. Basically it's the same all the way through. There's no change on that whatsoever. Just 1 second. But that's what we're going to start off with, something like that. Just light my cigarette. Then a lot of the open chords, I'm sure you could manage. You'd manage a D. You will manage an F. An E is A minor is an E with just drop down 1. You'd manage that. No problem. So you, down here you could play lots of rocky stuff down here too. Sort of think. See, that's 4 chords. That's all it takes, 4 chords. Just back to front, forward, muddle them up a bit. You've got songs. Once you get done with that, you can go to play individual strings, which is, opens up the chord. So you could, let's have a look, an old classic one, Blondie. Right. I can remember it, long time since I've played this one. Simple, 5 chords. There's just so much you can do. Let's think of one with easy chords again. D, G. Same thing. You can play songs that you can play down here. A lot of them you can play up the board, like I was trying to explain to you. Not changing my, I won't change the way I hold my hands here. My fingers will stay on the same strings. It's just opening up the A to an A7, but also get the guitar guitar sounding a bit more acoustic. If I can get its lead sorted out. A little bit more acoustic. So you know, you can play 3 different chords from the A on just down here by holding 3 fingers on here, drop one behind it in the middle. So you've got your A, take that off, that's an A major, take that off, that's an A7. So a lot of Rod Stewart's like that. Oh dear, buy me a new lead. Just opening up the chords, so I'm just moving one finger when I'm playing that. That was basically 3 chords that I played there. I'm trying to think of some little easy numbers. Okay. 4 chords. Well, an old easy one. First one anyone that learns to play on the guitar. Sun, it's repetitive all the way through. 4 chords. That's all it is. This is what I'm going to try and learn you the basics on, but I really want to concentrate on learning you the F chord, because you can do so much with that. F chords, F and the D shape, which is very simple. It's just using 3 fingers on this bottom string. That's a D. If you move it up one, E sharp. Now with E sharp, if you play an F shape there, that's a B sharp. That's an F. With them 3 chords you can play alternative old rock and roll songs. Just move them around and you get them. I think Johnny Be Good, that's in that chord. I haven't played that. B sharp. All these you'll be able to play, just to show you I was serious. So get a guitar sorted out, and then I'll teach you these basics, and then we'll move on to a little bit more proper stuff, good stuff. Bye.